Knowledge is worth only when it is of service to others. So I have created a wealth of information on Power BI, and today I'm going to show you how to use the isBlank. Now let's take a look here. So this is a HR dashboard, and well, you see that when I change to certain value here. Alright, so yeah, kind of like new. Well, anyway, you can see that there are some values that are blank. You see that? July. So I have an Excel there, and then let's take a look at why is that so, right? You see that? July is totally have no worker, which is the new, just newly hired. R stands for resign. So July is nothing. So therefore, it doesn't show here as well. But in Power BI, it's a different case, right? When you see something like that, you see this blank. There's no worker status on that, and therefore it's blank. So instead of looking at just creating a blank is actually a card here that I put in the card, and I drag a measure called headcount. Now to create a measure for headcount, I just created a measure. Go to home. Well, basically it's just count A. But there is an opportunity that it will become 0 or blank. But instead of showing blank, I want to show as 0. So how to do that? So when there is number, I want the number of count on the resign on this month. There are 8 resign and two newly hired. But in July it is blank. So how can I change this blank to 0? Well, let's head over to the measure, come over to here, and we put in we're going to check whether it is a blank. Okay, now I want to check whether the count A function will give me a blank. So it will tells me it's true. Yes, it's a blank, but I do want to show the word true. I want to put it at 0. So if you study the Excel, my intermediate Excel, right, I talk about that there's a functions that will set true or false. What is a function? Yeah. Now if you have that basic Excel knowledge, then you can make use of that. If function, when it's true, I want it to be 0. When it is false, it's not blank, I want it to count. Again, I want to count that. So that is how I use is blank and if function. Look at that, it turned into 0. Now let's look at this here one more time. See that? 0, no, cool. Alright, so let's just 0 is 0, so it's make more meaningful sense, right? Pretty good. Now I got 2 as this, and I can easily go to here and change it to these styles here. Right, so oh, this is not slicer. Okay, let's go back to the slicer. Whoop. Okay, let's get into slicer, and I go to this here, change the slicer setting, turn it into horizontal, so it's easier for me to click on this. So new, you see that this is resign. How many people resign in February? Well, there are 7 resign. 7 resign. Okay, 7 resign. One is female. 6 are male. Okay, so was it correct? Let's take a look at our Excel data here. On the February, there are 7 resign. Yes. How many are female and male? we can just go over to here and drag it here. You can see that value then. Okay, so I don't need this subtotal. Just uncheck it. So resign. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so female on the February, female are here. There you are, 1 and 6. So this is Excel, and we just double confirm that it gets the right value here. If it's a new, we have 2% and we don't know the gender, right? For some reason, the data was not really clean yet. Okay, anyway, you got to know that this is how it calculates the 7, and in this video, you learn how to use one of the DAX function called isBlank to check whether a value is blank, or well, if it's blank, return true or false. And this is just first part. You can always combine it with the if function to create more powerful DAX functions. So that's the measure, headcount, a bit more complex, but it will address the issue of showing a blank message, right, which your user don't want to know at all. Thank you. Keep learning, keep sharing, and remember that the saying just now, where is it? Oh, here. Knowledge is worth only when it is of service to others. So keep sharing what you know, learn, and share it to others, and you become more and more valuable, just as I do. Share it to others. God bless you. God bless Asia. Together we excel before 50.